All right, y'all. So the Straight Boys is busting it wide open once again. You feel me? Check this out. So his name is Almighty YJ. Is going viral for saying he wants some peen for Christmas on Deshae Frost Twitch. Hey, y'all. On this one, I am going to be showcasing urgency and the issues that black straight men are having with battling their sexuality right now. It's an epidemic that's not being spoken about. All these men that I'm about to show y'all in this video are literally, like, in my opinion and in great observation, are battling their sexuality. Real straight men don't move like any of these guys I'm about to show you. All right? Let's go.
Right. What? Dick, I don't give a fuck how I gotta get it, Santa Claus, bro. Make it happen for me, bro.
You want some?
Yeah. From you, bro. You the rich white man. How much you paying niggas to hit, gang? You got all the money, bro. I'll sell this shit to you. How much, Santa? How much, gang?
How old are you?
26, bro.
You're 28 years old. Asking for some dick.
How much is you selling it for?
From Santa?
Bro, you are a billionaire, a zillionaire. You buy everybody gifts and shit, bro. I want some money, bro. I'm not no cheap ass. You can't buy me a bicycle and I'm just gonna be cool with that, bro. Like, you gotta pay me, gang.
And you want some dick?
Pay me. How much money would you pay for this, bro? Look at me. How much money you pay for this shit, gang?
Gay J!
How much money, gang?
All right, so first, I'm gonna just say this. Like, I've been telling y'all, they getting these niggas prepared for Diddy training, okay? They want all black men to be buffoons, just cackling, laughing about a bunch of bullshit, not taking nothing serious. That's why they came up with this capaholics thing. Like, they'll deflect it and say, oh, we're just capping, we're just playing, like, this is streaming, like, you know, the same shit that they always say. And what it really is this is a time for them to be able to get their curiosities out without actually doing it and not being able to go back to being a straight man, you know? That's all they're doing. Straddle that fence enough, but not too much to where you can't go back from it. That's all that they're doing. Real straight men would not even be on that fence. That's what I'm trying to say. Real straight men, how they are gonna react and act accordingly to situations like this, they won't be bringing it up. They won't be laughing and making it a joke about gay stuff. That is a deflection, okay? When a lot of people laugh to keep from crying or they make jokes in light of stuff that is serious because it's too deep for them to address it really. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that just because people are being, you know, humorous and it's about comedy, that there's no truth attached to that, because there always is. Every time you go to a comedy show, black men are the ones having a gay joke in every single spiel. Why is that? Okay? You gotta understand and peep game. Don't let people manipulate you and gaslight you into believing what they want. That's called the okie doke. I've said that a lot in my comments, so let me tell y'all what that means. Falling for the okie dokie is whatever agenda I'm putting out there for you to believe, and I'm hiding and covering something else up, or I'm saying this, but I really mean that, you're falling for what I'm putting in front of you. You're not looking deep. You don't see it because you're just going off of what I showed you. That's enough for you. You don't critically think, you know what I'm saying? So you're easily manipulated, basically. A lot of people would say that I'm just being deep. I'm thinking too much into it. No, y'all are actually blind. Y'all just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So as far as how he just sat up there and said, like, I'm not no cheap ass nigga. Like, this is how these niggas think, y'all. Like, if they were to mess with a dude, they want to, and this is what they're thinking. Like, they want niggas to treat them how they are expected to treat females. These niggas are the new girls, bro.
Chat, y'all be asking
You
Santa
don't even
Claus,
say hi or nothing. The first thing you say is,
Santa,
I need some dick.
Chat, y'all ask Santa Claus for the wrong shit. How many of y'all niggas ask Santa Claus for money, gang? Like,
bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you was my cellmate, I'll be yanking your shit, bro. But I'll be if we was locked up for 15 years, you was my cellmate, I'll take your shit, bro.
No, I ain't gonna lie, we'd have to take turns yanking shit, bro, cause I gotta get off too, gang. Like, we just had to take turns. Like, I'm just not just gonna sit there and get yanked, nigga. You gonna get yanked some days too.
Bro, you be taking jokes too fucking far.
But you started it, nigga, so I'm gonna keep it going.
Taking shit,
nigga,
too
you going
far,
with all
bro.
the ass talking about yanking me, nigga. You got ass. You got. I ain't gonna lie, straight turbulence back there behind your shit, gang. I don't feel like I'm on a Spirit airline for like Straight turbulence. You throw it back, it's go boom.
So yeah, y'all see, this is the new wave. Let's be ourselves, but let's joke about it and laugh about it and say pause and no homo after every damn thing after we're being ourselves, just so that we can save face and then, everybody won't think, they won't know what was really up. You know what I'm saying? It's a cover up, y'all. Like, come on, man. As a real straight dude, they're not getting ready to feel comfortable with none of this talk. So basically what they're kind of showing as straight men is, in order for you to be popping and lit, being straight's boring. You got to do a bunch of gay shit. You got to be a bunch of wild, crazy, weird, buffoonery shit. Clout chasing, bottom of the barrel, in order for you to be noticed, because basically otherwise you're going to flop. That's what they're showing these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So moving on from the streamers, like I was saying, these niggas are girls. And one of them actually admitted it. Check this out.
I ain't gonna cap. The niggas is turning into the new females. I admit it. Sometimes I find myself acting like a bitch too. I said, bitch, what's tea? Bitch, who got it? Bitch, what you mean he can't give it to us? Bitch, I even find myself talking like a girl sometimes. Like, damn, bitch, that is tea, clock it. I ain't gonna lie, I got some good lingo though.
Okay, so first off, let me just say real quick, like, that straight dude irritated me. I don't know why. Simply because, like, I don't like the gleefully ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just happy-go-lucky dumb. Like, nigga, that shit comes from our community. All right, that's what femboys and shit started. Trans started. Nobody masculine started that shit, okay? Then, because the women picked it up, now these straight niggas is thinking... And I don't even think they're really thinking that. I think that they're using that as a cover. Like, that shit came from the gay community, bro. Like, you're not that disconnected. And if you are, why come none of the girls told him? Like, we got that from the gays. You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all just sitting up there gatekeeping and shit? Like, y'all is fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? Anything to not believe in anything to not believe that these niggas are who they are, okay? Y'all don't want to believe that they're gay so bad, or that they're battling their sexuality. That's what it is. They're not gay. They're battling their sexuality. Y'all don't want to believe that they're battling their sexuality and their identity so bad that y'all will turn the cheek to this type of stuff. That's a red flag for any female that deals with him. He is battling himself. So dealing with a dude like this and turning the cheek, you are going to be cheated on 9 times out of 10 with dudes and stuff. So because you want to play dumb, you don't want to believe all these niggas is what they are. It is what it is. We pay for what we don't know and what we decide not to believe. So it's on you. So yeah, just wanted to call that out. One thing he did say that was real was, men are the new girls. What I don't like about this is that instead of them trying to embrace becoming men, even though that they can acknowledge that they're not, they want to say it's okay not to be one. That's an issue. That's punk assness to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for y'all to sit up there and do these women like this, like, we're more men than y'all are. Like, I'm really at this point, I feel like bisexual, open men who are honest are more men than y'all. Because y'all are literally little boys, like baby boy ass niggas. And these is the females and these is the dudes that the females is literally considering, straight dudes and men. You cannot make this up. They are falling for the agenda. This is what I meant by the okie doke. Okay, so instead of looking at it for what it is, they'll look at it like, oh, he's being open-minded. He's not being hyper masculine. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the cloak. He's not being hyper masculine. He's not being judgmental. He's being cool. He's being himself. He's being fun. He's not thinking about what people think of. He's not caring about what people think of him and all that. That's what they want you to believe this is. What this really is I'm battling my sexuality, but I'm gonna make fun of this shit and make it like it's light. And I'm gonna still be able to express myself genuinely, but then I'm gonna still laugh about it and make it like it's a joke, so that I'm not ever really held accountable or considered that, so I can actually move in through this world the way that I choose to, which is I do want to be myself, but I also don't want to keep shunning down and suppressing myself for who I really am. And that means, being a more feminine boy, a more feminine straight dude, or, battling my sexuality, but I can't be honest. about it. So I'm just gonna say something like this that's gonna throw people off. It's gonna make them laugh. They're not gonna be thinking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is their mindset. It's not like I'm just up here trying to make everyone out to be. I am putting y'all on game and bringing awareness, bro. Like, people are manipulating a lot of people actively throughout this life, bro. These dudes live double lives. They have the great ability to cognitive dissonance. Okay, that is when you can literally see yourself as one way, act a different way, and mix it up all in between whenever you feel like it. You don't ever have to genuinely be someone. You can just shapeshift. So it's hard to pinpoint these people. You'll never figure them out because they can't figure themselves out because they won't allow themselves to. That's the monster we're dealing with, because we got the old heads on the same shit. I'm about to show y'all what's exactly going on.
Slick Rick.
Was you
Should
trying
have
to
the eye patch.
Was you trying to be Slick Rick when you took the? Did you think about
No, I didn't think about that. I said, damn, this nigga crazy. This nigga got his gun on my head. It's bugging.
pause?
Hey, yo, wow. Say what?
Pause got to get eliminated when we talking about a real subject, though. Honestly,
When you talking, you
when
gotta
we
be
talking about a
careful.
real fucking
Bro,
subject,
that
pause got to get eliminated.
That might have ended the show.
100% it didn't.
100%. That might have ended the show. I don't know how Fab felt about it, but that made me feel funny.
We can take a commercial
I didn't
break. We
feel
definitely
good.
can take a commercial
Yo,
break.
man,
That
nah,
might be
man.
30
You said a
seconds.
lot of wild shit up here. That was crazy, bro.
I'm speaking freely because I'm a man that quit. I live in my truth,
No,
bro. I'm a free
Don't
man.
live in that truth, G's.
Listen, you understand what I'm saying? The man had a gun on my forehead. Can I say that?
Don't live in that truth, G's. So they are actively knowing as a brotherhood, yeah, we all battling our sexuality, but don't accept that shit. That's the devil, bruh. That's what, like, they are literally disowning them true selves because of religion and people's opinion and what they've been raised to think. And, you know, they can't unlearn shit. They are set in their ways. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for these niggas. Like, for real. Because, bruh, I'm not getting ready to talk about this much gay shit, and I'm not getting ready to try to get my dick wet. Straight up. Speaking of, check this little reel out. It ain't got no volume, but it says literally what they're thinking. Like, this is what they think like, y'all. It says, I'm straight and all, but I know for a fact I ain't gonna go 80 plus years on this earth without putting something in my butt. Let me tell y'all how I know that this is a suppression of sexuality and not actual gay or bisexuality. I'm about to put y'all on some real game real quick. Real bisexual and gay men, we know exactly what we like, who we are, what positions we are. We just accept ourselves for who we are. When you don't know who you are, when you don't get to experiment, when you don't go off on your whims and try things as a human and experiment, what happens is you don't even know, like, you'll look like a bottom and you don't even like you won't even like dick. But because they have made it look like, you know, gays are just taking a bunch of D, right? So they're looking at it like, you know, you're gay because you like D. They have a hard time knowing that a dude is, you know, gay or likes men, but he doesn't like D. I'm going to talk about that in another video here. But what I'm saying is, because of the fact that they don't allow themselves to find out who they are, it creates, like, they're just studied, young, childish little boy mindset where it's like, you know, basically, because of what I hear about gay lifestyle, that's what I believe. So if I was to think about gay stuff, that means that I'm thinking about getting done in my butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where their mind goes. So they're also manipulated on that back end and they don't even realize it because they won't go out here and find out who they are. They are literally stuck. Like, could you just imagine not knowing if you was a top or a bottom, bro? Could you just imagine that shit? Like, you're having gay thoughts, but you don't even know what you are, what you want to do. Because when you think about anything gay, you block it out. So you don't get to go, okay, I'm gonna accept myself, but I'm just gonna keep it on the low. Where you would know still, okay, I'm a bottom, I'm a top. But think about it. If you're blocking every thought out, you would never be able to accept, oh, when I thought about some gay shit, I thought about smashing this dude. I thought about getting some head. Or when I thought about being on some gay shit, I thought about taking some D or sucking some D. You don't get to do that because as soon as you think about the gay thing, you just block it straight out. So you're just like, like, I'm not gonna go 80 plus years on this earth without putting something in my butt. Bro, if you had actually like tried to do that a long time ago, you would have realized maybe 9 times out of 10 that you would never want nothing in your butt again. But because you're straight and suppressing your gay thoughts, you are gonna be easy to let a nigga smash one time when you do go to try it and you won't even like the shit. Man, it's a rabbit hole. Like, this is why we be going after the straight dudes, because of their delusion and they're not one with themselves. When you're not one with yourself, that's the same thing I said about how tops will take advantage of bottoms who do not love themselves or don't know themselves. It's the same situation here. You're a straight boy, you don't know who you are, you're curious. Oh, I'm about to get you. Like, I'm about to definitely show you some things. I'm about to have you liking what I like. Because you don't want to go out and find out who you are on your own and find out who you like and what your preferences are. I'm about to turn you out and you about to only know and be exposed to what I like. Now you about to be my little piece.
I'm gonna talk to you. Nigga, I'm gonna teach you why I'm sexing you the fuck up, nigga. This all right. The fuck is you? This consensual, nigga. I want the people to know that. Ooh. Make sure you get a bigger shirt, cause I'm gonna be in that motherfucker, nigga.
I ain't wearing no shirt.
Cool, nigga. Better. Get to them nipples.
Beasley really made a genius, calculated move by tapping into one of the black man's biggest fears, the homo thug.
That's why it's important to know who you are, to love yourself. When you don't experiment, when you don't go off on your whims and try new things and be a human being, when you don't allow yourself to be human, you can't love yourself. That's why these niggas are unaliving females by the dozen, why they're putting their hands on females, why they're going out here snapping off of the smallest of shit, because they're angry at the world, because to them, the world isn't allowing them to be themselves. When in reality, there's truth in that. But if you wait for people to tell you that it's okay to do anything, you'll never do anything. You cannot put your life in people's hands like that and just do whatever they allow you to do. That's why they got a problem with gay dudes and why they're so homophobic, because these niggas do what they can, we do what we want. And they can't stand that shit. Because we are experiencing real freedom and enjoying our real lives while these niggas are pretending to be other people all day. Do you know how miserable that is? I'd be mad too, low key. But that's why I'm not that. Like, and then the whole straight boys with the pause thing and everything. So we got another clip with Omarion and them on a podcast, and this dude happens to say, you know, he addresses it like a man, and he says, you know, hey, I'm not getting ready to be on that, but let me put you on game on this too.
And I just want to say something real quick, just really on some real shit, like some real black man shit. I'm too old to do the pause, no homo shit. You brothers look good.
Yes.
You really
Thank
do.
you. Thank
Y'all look preserved. Y'all look healthy. Y'all look happy. Y'all look aligned. I just want to tell y'all that.
Thank you so
real
much.
shit. Real shit.
Very well received, my brother.
All right, so look. The reason why I'm calling bullshit on that little statement, because it was real positive and everything, you know what I'm saying? I feel y'all. However, this is where the issue is. Why come, as a black man, you have to make it clear, you know, I'm not on this, I'm not on that. Too busy worried about the perception of others. You know what I'm saying? A real nigga that's confident in himself, a real straight man, heterosexual, when they see another man or they see this group of guys, let's say it's in this position, they do look good. That's all you had to say. Hey, y'all brothers look good. I'm glad to see y'all doing good. Y'all look healthy and everything. Let's keep, you know what I'm saying? This is what we need to see. What's the problem with that? Why do you have to say I'm too old to say no homo, no and pause? And why does that have to even, like, just because you're not saying it, because it's in your mind, that's all that we're ever talking about. We're not saying, oh, stop saying pause. We're saying stop feeling like everything that you say or do has to be made sure that there's a check off of the fact that it's not gay first. And if it does have any innuendo to it or any open door to it, then all of a sudden you have to cover it up and you have to make it known that this isn't that. That screams I'm battling my sexuality more than anything, bro. Like, why are y'all actively thinking all day gay stuff and think that people are supposed to think otherwise? You're consumed with it. Even if it's something that you're fearful of, you're consumed with it. Has y'all's parents not told y'all, like, when you are beefing with somebody, if you speak their name, if you pay attention to them, if you give them a lot of attention and shit, they're getting an ego boost from that. You're pouring into this and you claim you don't like this. Same here. Because you're feeding this dog, it's getting stronger. Stop. The dog that you don't feed will be the one that dies. But y'all keep feeding it. No homo this, pause this. Oh, no, I ain't none of that gay stuff. And like, y'all keep feeding it, y'all call yourself thinking y'all blocking it out, but you're really just feeding it. That's why it builds up and gets so strong in y'all. Like, this is what this is the majority of black men, what they're dealing with. This is the only culture dealing with this, like this, at this level. Yes, Latinos and stuff, they deal with it. Arabs, they deal with it, but it's not on this level, bro. This is insanity. And everybody in the community, females, everybody just laughing, ha, ha, ha. Because they don't want to believe this shit either. You know what I'm saying? They got to go through this with us.
What's something that you're thinking but afraid to say out loud?
I'd be wondering, do all like NBA players or like pretty much anybody over like 6'4" have like big meat? Nobody's meat's been leaked yet.
What?
Because I was watching like Victor Wembanyama highlights yesterday. I'm like, damn, like, wouldn't it suck if he had small meat?
That's so crazy that you watch someone have a great highlight reel and you're like, if his meat is small, these buckets mean less to me.
No, that's
well, it's really crazy that you're sitting there being like, if he is anything less than 7 inches, I don't respect this game.
That's the question. So, like, whatever your belief is, if it was the opposite, would you have less respect or more respect?
Nah, I just feel better about myself, you know?
Oh my. Do you have friends over like 6'3", 6'4"?
I do, but like, because I'm an athlete, but I'm only 6'1". So like I played on teams, but like I'm not actively looking at meat. But like,
it sounds like you are, man.
He was deactivated. That's it. He took some time off. Be like, hey, shit, get it.
What truly activated me is like
you get tiresome, man.
But yeah, y'all, I hope this made sense and was very clear and direct to y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Hit them comments up, like this video. Hey, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say.